Shalom. I'm gonna give all the glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kordash, double honors apostle, elders, great millstone. Shalom to hopeful elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites, Israelite foreigners, that don't like us, but they are us. Shalom. All right, this is a quick hit, real quick, All right, the title gonna be what was the name? All right, control your appetite. All right, control your appetite. Okay, I'm gonna be in a Good News Bible, Good News. I'm gonna be in Sirach 37. All right, Ecclesiasticus 37. But I'm gonna start off at 27. All right. So Ben Sirach 37, verse 27. All right. Yeah. My children, as you go through life, keep your appetite under control and don't eat anything that you know is bad for you. Okay. Of course, this is literally speaking about the stuff that we're not supposed to be eating, the stuff that we're supposed to be eating. All right. And if you don't know, go look into the chapter Leviticus. Okay. Make sure you read Leviticus. That let you know what you're supposed to be eating, what you're not supposed to be eating. I'll give you a little example. All right. We all know we're not supposed to be eating pork, and we're not supposed to be eating anything out of the sea. The only thing we're supposed to be eating in the ocean is things that have scales and fins. You gotta have both. All right, gotta have fins and gotta have scales. If it don't have fins, don't have scales, don't eat it. If it has scales, but don't have fins, don't eat it. If it has vice versa, all right, just don't do it. Okay. But also, I'm gonna read it again. My child, as you go through life, keep your appetite under control and don't eat anything that you know is bad for you. Of course, that's false doctrines, all right? Don't be out here feeding on things that's not going to get you salvation at the end of the day, because the truth is here, all right, in the book, all right? And the apostles, the only ones out here sincerely speaking the truth, all right? Because at the end of the day, they're not going to tell you what makes you feel good, all right? They're not going to tell you what makes you feel uplifted. They're going to let you know at the end of the day what is real, all right, whether it hurts you or not. Remember, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. So things going to sound good, things ain't going to sound good. At the end of the day, it's going to help build you up to who you need to be at the end of the day. So sincerely, they got it, all right? Sincerely trust the apostles, elders, a great millstone. All right, just all for the newcomers. All right, because feeding on the wrong doctrine, going to have your mind confused. And you're still going to be dodging things you ain't supposed to be doing. For example, listening to the wrong people out here. All right, if you don't know who to trust, and you sincerely watching everybody you don't know, ask the Lord to give you the spirit of discernment, all right? Give you that strong eyesight so you can know who's sincerely seeking the salvation, who's not, who's here for entertainment, who's seeking for salvation, okay? So you can make sure you got you feeding on the right things so you won't have the wrong stuff. You won't be feeding on the wrong things. It's going to fuck your stomach up, all right? Because you all know what happens when you have a bad stomach. You're liable even to throw up or you're liable to have death. Your preference is to throw that shit up for real, for real. You don't want to die eating the wrong shit. Keep that in mind. Literally and figuratively speaking. Okay. All right. Verse 28. Verse 28. All food doesn't agree with everyone. And everyone doesn't like the same kind of food. So basically, everything ain't for everybody. We all ain't gonna like the same shit. Everybody like things that's good, that taste good for them. All right. For example, everybody likes sweet, sugary candies, like soda, I said candy, shalaka. Everybody likes sweet, sugary stuff like soda, candies, and all that. So, it's good and all that, but at the same time, it's bad for you. All right? But then you got to think, too. I'm going to read it again. All food doesn't agree with everyone. Or everyone doesn't like the same kind of food. Now, when it comes to this truth, all right, it's good for you. But also, it comes a little bitter at times because you got to understand what I mean by bitter, because you got to understand, like, this shit's not easy. All right? It is what it is. Think about some of them herbs and spices that's added. It's not as good. It don't taste all good, but you know for a fact it's good for you. It may not go down as good, but you know for a fact it's good for your body. It's like this truth. All right? Truth may not be easy to digest at times, but it's good for you. You just gotta accept it. All right? My figuratively speaking, all right? Because sometimes certain things that you have to accept is hard to accept. But you at the end of the day, you know it's good for you. So you're willing to accept it. Because it's going to help build you up to who you need to be. Figure of speaking. All right, what was that again? All right, verse 29. Don't feel that you just have to have all sorts of fancy food, and don't be glutton over any food. All right, so don't think just because it looked good that you need to have it. Nah, and don't be greedy just because it is there. Okay, don't be pressed to get glutton over anything. All right, and also don't be overindulging in the good stuff. All right, so anything that's too much of anything is bad for you. All right, you always got to keep maintaining a balance. All right, that's why the Lord say don't be over righteous, and then because we in sinful bodies, it's impossible to be fully righteous. All right, so take heed to how you indulging on things. All right, and it's truth. Always eat the truth. Don't slack. Basically, stick with the truth. All right, don't be out here indulging in things that's gonna get you falling out of this truth. All right, I know I keep talking. I need to shut up to get to the precepts. Slack. All right, verse 30. If you eat too much, you'll get sick. Basically, what I was saying. When you're in this truth, you eat too much of it, you'll get sick. Don't go basically, in other words, don't go searching too much for you. All right. If you know for a fact you're doing this truth, get for the milk. Go for the milk scriptures. Basically, the easy stuff that's under the easy things that's under that's Shalaka, my brain moved too fast. The things that's easier to understand. All right. Stick with that. That's what I do. Because it helps build you up more. All right, let me read that again. 30. If you eat too much, you'll get sick. And if you do it all the time, you'll always have stomach trouble because you're trying to indulge in too much you're not ready for. All right. For example, how the brothers be saying, stick with the milk, don't be pressed for the meat. Because basically, as a baby, we all babies in this truth. We're not able to chew our food, we're not able to swallow. We'll choke on the shit and die. All right, so take your time when you're in the truth. Don't be pressed to get to know everything. Ask those silly that you know what you need to know, and he'll build you up in due time. Always remember that. All right. All right, verse 31. I'm going to close out. I ain't trying to do too much. I just want to keep it simple so people get a better understanding of what they need to be doing and don't stress themselves, all right? And don't be doing too much. Don't be involved in it. Don't put yourself in situations you don't need to be involved in it. Basically, pay attention to your appetite. Don't be eating up the wrong things. You know, stick with the real good. Stick with the good food. Stuff that's good for you. The help is going to get you life. The food that's going to bring life to you, basically. And it's this word. It's the truth. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, let me roll it, read. 31. Gluttony has been death of many people. Avoid it and live longer. Because at the end of the day, doing too much, that's what happens, all right? That's how it is. So more to the story is, pay attention, control your appetite, all right? Make sure you don't do too much, don't do too less. Maintain balance. Ask the Lord to help you maintain balance so you can maintain a good appetite, all right? Because you don't want to be in the truth and then you see something that's going to throw you off, or basically, in other words, like you're going to see, you got some good food, you got good, decent food already made for you, but you see something else, you want to wrap that plate up and save it, go eat the bullshit over there, fuck your stomach up. Now you don't want to eat the other food got cold, and it's gone now. That's basically how it's going to be with the Lord. He gave you this truth, you want to put it on hold and go worry about some other shit. Now the truth is gone. Yeah, the truth is gone, and you stuck here with nothing. Now you gotta sit there and die, most likely. So, in other words, maintain your appetite. Pay attention to your appetite. All right. I ain't trying to speak too much. I want to keep it simple as possible. Okay. Hopefully that was edifying. Hopefully you understood basically what I was saying. I want to give all the glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahash, Shalak. I'm doing too much. I'm tired for real. I just want to make sure I get a lesson because it was on my mind. But hopefully that was edifying. I'm going to give all the glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, the ones apostle, Elder Great Millstone, Shalom to hopeful elect, which are the remnant of the Israelite foreigners. Don't like us, but they are us, Shalom. But yeah, I am tired, but real quick though, one of the main reasons why I want to get this lesson because it also goes for me mostly because sometimes I like to give myself, I don't want to say I'm indulging things that's outside of truth, but it's things that I can't be doing that could block me from feeding my spirit at the end of the day. All right, you gotta feed your spirit. Always feed your spirit. How you feed your spirit is sticking in this truth. All right, stick in this truth. Read these precepts. Watch videos at all times. Even if you got to watch one video a day or something, man, indulge. Make sure you stay tuned at all times. Meditate on the Lord. All right. Shalom.